managing inventory for an event is a whole lot different than managing the rental of a tool, right? So it's kind of simplistic in its like, but the management of inventory, needing to know what's available, what inventory is going out, what trucks are going out on, when it's due back. Um, there's impacts from missing or damaged equipment, and you need to know that because if some equipment comes back damaged or missing and you need it for the next week, next week's events, then you're gonna have to deal with that issue. So your software needs to be able to tell you, hey, you've got this problem that needs to be addressed, and so that's all part of good management of the inventory. And another side of that is if there is damage or missing items coming back, you also want to make sure that you get billed for those items, or that you can bill for those items. Now, you may not. You may decide, hey, the event was for a major customer, and the missing equipment or damaged equipment was minor, so maybe you're not going to bill them and not bother, but you still need to get it out of inventory if it's no longer available. So we make it easy within our software um, to be able to do that and manage those missing and damaged equipment. But the most important thing is inventory, so I wanted to show that. I'm going to open an order here for Jack Black. Um, and So this pops up an order screen, and order screens have order information about the order. It has, item details, totals, that type of thing. So I'm going to jump to the item detail screen, and you can see on the item detail screen, there's a lot of items on this order. And three of them up here show in red. And the reason they're in red basically says they're overbooked. So if I want to see that overbooking, I can just double click on it, and it shows that I actually own 234 of these chairs. And during the time frame between this delivery date and pickup date, where the inventory is out, I'm renting 280 of them. So I'm minus 46. I'm short 46 of these chairs, which is going to cause me to either uh, try to substitute some chairs, buy some chairs, or sub-rent them from another rental company. And sub-renting you can actually do right inside the order. There's a sub-rental column that lets you go and sub-rent it. But mostly what I'm trying to show here is that the inventory is overbooked. The other major thing we talked about PartyTrack or I'm sorry, rental companies today is that they're very busy, and so they have busy periods, and they need to be able to manage that. So within PartyTrack, we have this busy calendar. So you're going to set review levels that basically says if I meet one of these levels, then I want to look at that day's events to see if I can shift when they're being delivered, when they're being picked up, um, that type of thing. So that July date is showing up as review on the 21st. So if I click on that review day, it will show all the orders going out on that day. I could easily just open up that order and say, you know what, I've talked to the customer, we're going to deliver on the 20th instead of the 21st. So at some point you might say, oh, well, I can't make any changes. We're going to be able to deal with this, but I don't want any other orders on that day. So I can go on the 21st here, um, and I can actually just mark that day as busy. I can mark the 20th as busy as well. So what all that's going to do now is if I take an order in PartyTrack, or change an order where the delivery is now going to be the 20th of the 21st, a screen is going to pop up that says, "Hey, this day is marked as a busy day. Make sure it's okay to um, handle the order." Our software is party specific. We made that decision early on that we were going to address that niche part of the rental industry, and there's a lot that goes on in the rental industry. So there's a lot of customers we don't get to work with because they're not party or event, and That's okay with us. We want to stay in that segment of the market. We like working with those people, those companies. We're smaller. We don't have to support thousands of people. So we can be smaller and have a better relationship with our customers because we know them. We know them by names. We probably know their kids' names. We probably know probably more about our customers than most software companies might. Um, but you can do that when you're smaller and you have a smaller group of people that you work with. If you're looking for, if you're a party rental company, we have to be one of those people you look at because we have that longevity. We have feature-rich software. It's easy to use. We have friendly people who are supporting you. Um, and we're going to make it meet your needs.